The year was 1956.
Wonderful Georgia. Like the morning.
The temperature throughout the refrigerator.
That's when Dad started Karl's
With the famous
in Gregory, South Dakota.
Karl's TV Audio and Appliance, a company that began in 1956 on Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota. Our story, however, begins just a few miles north of Gregory, a number of years prior to 1956.
I was probably pretty typical of the kids at that time. I grew up on a farm north of Gregory. We didn't have electricity, of course, at that time. The school was about half a mile away, so I always tell the kids I walked uphill both ways. I did get interviewed, with the school counselor, and he just kind of shook his head. And and my dad offered to send me to college, but I really wasn't interested. I was more interested in maybe making some money and getting a car. So I started farming. My dad backed me to buy a used tractor and a cultivator, and I rented part of the land with my brother. It was an attempt to be independent, and I was.
After farming a couple of years, Elmer was drafted by the U.S. Army, where Uncle Sam sent him to electronics school, and then off to Korea for about a year. Upon leaving the Army, a friend suggested that he learn about television repair at DeVry Technical Institute in Chicago.
So I did, and I went there and learned how to fix television sets. I shortened up the course a little bit because I had previous experience, took some tests. Then I got a job with Marshall Field as a TV repairman. Decided I would do that for a while. Well, I left them in middle of March in '56. Then I decided I would come back to Gregory and go in the TV repair business. Had a car, and we'd bought this Jeep station wagon, and that was going to be our TV repair van, which it was. And I had a tube caddy. Got to Gregory and didn't have a place to go, quite frankly.
Back home in Gregory in April of 1956, Elmer had aspirations of starting his own business. He had a $2,000 loan co-signed by his father, and now, fortunately, he did have an idea on where he could open up his first store.
There was this building on Main Street here in Gregory that was vacant. It had been an ice cream shop. I rented it and established Karl's Radio and TV. And things went pretty good. I got involved in the community and the Rotary and the Legion, and got involved in everything in town. And of course then I met my wife, so we got married in '57. That was a busy time. Here I am starting a business with hardly any money. The building came up for sale that I was in, so I bought that. We just moved the other one back and built a new one. Yeah, I don't know how we got all that done in that time frame, but we did.
It wasn't long before Elmer saw the opportunity to open up stores in other markets, like Winter, Pierre, and Yankton, South Dakota. In fact, store owners in other markets soon began contacting Elmer.
A lot of times it was acquisitions from friends of his who were in the same business that he was in, and they'd had enough fun or a lifetime in that business, so they asked Elmer if he would consider buying their business.
These are stores that were operating independently, but by being part of us, they're more profitable, and the people that were there are still there.
It's a nice fit for us, then we're able to help them out, let them retire, and yet keep their employees, if they wish to stay with us, with Karl's, employed, and keep the business in that community.
This was a win-win for both parties. These new Karl's stores can be more profitable because many of their time-consuming, costly responsibilities will now be handled from one corporate office in Gregory.
They don't have to worry about payroll. That's produced out of our Gregory office. They don't have to worry about laying out ads. That's done by somebody else. Their inventory is replenished. About every store gets hit once a week with a transfer truck. And so the management team can really focus on running their store and making sure their employees are trained, the customers are taken care of, that type of thing.
I guess we've taken a lot of the costs of running a business away from that particular store.
Another benefit for everyone was Karl's ESOP, or Employee Stock Ownership Plan.
About the mid-'80s, I started giving away part of the company to the employees. So now they own about half the company.
Based on the profitability of the company in any given year, corporation puts money into the ESOP fund.
I think it's an opportunity for employees to be part of a family, and plus they, have that ownership of Karl's.
So everybody feels that it's their company, it's their family, and it's worked for them.
I think we treat our people as equal owners. You're a owner-manager.
Ironically, the very product that Elmer sold in his business on day one is the very same vehicle he's been using for years and is still using today to promote his business.
It's our annual 4th of July blowout sale here at Karl's TV Audio and Appliances, where you're going to find the lowest prices on home and car audio, camcorders, VCRs, TVs, and of course major appliances. We survived Y2K here at Karl's, and we're stronger than ever, celebrating the new millennium with the opening of our new store in Brookings. It's our 44th anniversary here at Karl's, and we're celebrating with some of the lowest prices and hottest values ever on Frigidaire home appliances. Enjoy a world of home entertainment at its best with this Toshiba Theater View projection TV. At Karl's, we're ending the year 2000 with the biggest sale event ever. Everything store-wide's on sale. South Dakota's the place to hunt for big pheasants, but Karl's is the place to hunt for big savings. Elmer Karl here, inviting you to race into Karl's for some great TV values. It's official. Here at Karl's, we have the best selection and the lowest prices on television sets in the area. Does your Christmas gift list look like this? I'm Elmer Karl, inviting you to shop Karl's this season. Plus 18 months, no interest, no payment financing. But hurry, quantities are limited. That's coming out of your paycheck. I'm Elmer Karl. When we sell it, we stand behind it. It's really that simple. Karl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
In 2014, Karl's TV commercials were high definition, highly entertaining, and certainly more attractive as Elmer's daughter Sandy agreed to help out.
It's cold outside, but things are heating up inside here at Karl's during our Hot Holiday Savings Event Sale going on now.
You'll get huge in-store savings plus Karl's exclusive rebates on Whirlpool and Maytag laundry pairs.
Buy any LG range and microwave and get free delivery, free installation on the microwave, and this really cool LG watch.
And all clearance electronics are reduced 30%.
Don't miss this holiday savings event going on here at Karl's.
And from all of us here at Karl's,
Merry Christmas. We have fun doing commercials, that's for sure. We do have a good time, and I hope it comes across that way.
And I think that's what people like to see, is the fact that we still are a family operation.
It's fun hanging out with your dad.
Today, 60 years later, Karl's has over 20 locations, several hundred employees, and things don't seem to be slowing down. So, what was Elmer's secret?
If a customer doesn't want to do business with you, that's fine. Not a problem with me. But if they do, you've got to take care of them.
He has a strong relationship with the customers. He listens to the customers. When there's a complaint, he's on it.
If you've got a customer that has a problem and you take care of that problem, he's probably going to be your customer from there on.
He started out as a TV repairman, so when he sold something in his store, he fixed it.
Nothing's changed, and I guarantee you nothing ever will.
So he started his servicing dealership since 1956, and that's kind of stuck.
That is our niche, is to be the servicing dealer.